Are you a business owner drowning in receipts, invoices, and financial confusion? Managing your books really doesn't have to cost a fortune or your sanity. In this video, I'm going to show you 3 creative ways to get free bookkeeping services, plus why investing in the right bookkeeper can actually save you more money in the long run. Hey there folks, my name is Andrew Bloom. I am a bookkeeper as well as a PhD student in business, and I am founder of Profit Logic, a virtual bookkeeping business. Especially in the early years of running your business when money is tight and it doesn't even feel like you're making much of a profit, I know how frustrating it is to think about trying to hire someone to do your bookkeeping for you, and yet you know that getting your books done right is crucial to understanding your business's finances, and it's legally required by the IRS to have up-to-date records of your business's financial transactions. So how do you go about getting the bookkeeping help you need when you're looking to save as much money as possible, and basically in this case looking for something that's outright free? I'm going to go over 3 solutions with you for how to get bookkeeping for free. And usually I don't want to make videos like this that seem kind of clickbaity, because you know the real solution I'm going to tell you is to actually hire and pay for a bookkeeper. That's the 3rd one, but in hindsight it really doesn't cost you that much money, and I'll tell you why. But there are 2 other ways I know of where you can get your books done for free, and we're going to go over what those solutions are right now. And if you find anything useful in this video today, I ask of you to please give it a like, a thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel. So I'll continue to give out more tips and tricks on how to do your own bookkeeping and get started with just running the finances of your own business. All right, so the first solution is to seek out and work with a new bookkeeper, someone who has just started bookkeeping for the first time and is trying to get some experience and is willing to offer free work in exchange for your referrals, for your reviews, and for just the experience of being a client. Now, I don't want you to just pick anyone who's a brand new bookkeeper, because the reality is there is no governing licensure or any kind of governing body that oversees legally who can and cannot be a bookkeeper. Literally anyone with a high school diploma can just create a website one day and say they're a bookkeeper. There are a few things you can look for to find individuals who have been properly trained, and that's where I recommend picking someone who has some kind of credential. It could be a bachelor's degree in accounting, it could be a industry certification like a certified bookkeeper, or as I am myself, a certified public bookkeeper. And the NACPB, the National Association of Certified Public Bookkeepers, the governing body that oversees the education and the licensure of CPBs, they actually have a directory of bookkeepers who are licensed by them, who you can work with. And anyone who has started bookkeeping either in the last year or this year might be someone to reach out to see if they're willing to offer maybe a month, 3 months of free service in exchange for some experience and referral. This is not a long-term solution. I don't think you're going to find a bookkeeper who's going to work with you for free indefinitely, unless you do something like a bartering system, but I really think you should pay people what they're worth. So eventually your new bookkeeper is going to seek to be paid by you, or they're gonna have to find other paying clients. And that's the ideal of this, right? Like that you're just finding a solution for right now. Your business should and hopefully will grow, where you can eventually increase your operating expenses and make sure that you have a good bookkeeper for the long run. So to find someone to work with for free, the best case would be to find someone who is a brand new bookkeeper. They are looking for experience, they need referrals. If you can give them both those things, they may be very happy to work with you for 1 to 3 months without having to pay a cent. Now, the next solution, another option to get bookkeeping done for free, which you're possibly already doing, is to just do your books yourself. Now, don't just do your books yourself. Actually take time to educate yourself and basically teach yourself to become a bookkeeper. I genuinely believe that if you don't want to pay something with money, you're going to end up having to pay for it with time and effort. And this is one way to go about it. And it's actually a really good idea to learn bookkeeping as you're starting a business. I know you're going to be pulled in so many different directions, wearing so many different hats. You're probably doing your marketing, your sales, you're making the product, whatever it is. Learning to do bookkeeping on top of it will take extra time and energy, but it'll also give you a wonderful foundation in understanding your finances as a business and being able to do something as simple as read your profit and loss statements, your balance sheet. And this is information where if you're hoping to get funded or to sell your business one day, you're going to be able to have that financial language to enter those negotiations. So I'm all for learning more. If you can, anything you learn about your business, especially when you're getting started, is going to benefit you in some way, shape, or form. One way you can learn accounting and bookkeeping for free is to actually take Intuit, the provider behind QuickBooks and TurboTax. They have a course on Coursera that goes through all the basics of bookkeeping and accounting, and it's a pretty great course. I've taken that as well. I would guess it would take you somewhere between 1 and 2 months to finish it, and then you could feel more equipped to do your own bookkeeping. You'll have to learn QuickBooks as well, or whatever bookkeeping software you want to use, or just a spreadsheet, but at least that's one free educational resource you can use as a foundation. Now, the third option, and I think this is the most viable option, is to hire a quality bookkeeper who ends up basically having the service pay for itself. Because the reality is, a bookkeeper who actually knows what they're doing, how to properly categorize your transactions, give you up-to-date, on-time profit and loss statements. They will likely save you money at tax time. They will save time in general that you could be using, spending on getting better marketing, getting your sales going, working on your actual business, leading your business, instead of having to do things like teach yourself bookkeeping and spend time going through your books and making sure they're being done right. Because the thing is, you don't know what you don't know. And it's very easy to make things all balance and look fine on QuickBooks. But if your transactions are not in the right categories, you may end up showing more profit than you actually made, and therefore spending more money on taxes for profit you didn't actually make. Or you might not show enough of the right expenses that get proper deductions during tax time, and therefore not receive the tax deductions that are ethically and legally owed to you if these transactions were categorized correctly in the first place. If you're making a couple $1,000 a month in profit, the other way they save you money is by actually providing you profit and loss statement. Because when a bookkeeper is on top of your books, month to month to month, you can see how much you're making, where's your money going, and you can make quicker decisions and change your strategy much more quickly with that kind of financial information than if you alternatively put off your books till the end of the year and wait till taxes to even look at it. So that's another way that a good qualified bookkeeper can save you money. And yes, if you are making a couple $1,000s a month, it is worth it to find someone who maybe they charge $250, $300 a month for bookkeeping, but they save you thousands of dollars at the end of the year. Virtually that good quality bookkeeper will pay for themselves. And if you need an educated and quality bookkeeper, you got one right in front of you right now. I'd be more than happy to help you in your bookkeeping and do any kind of cleanup work you might need before tax time. So if you want to learn more about the services I offer, look at the link in the description box below. You can come on over to the Profit Logic website and sign up to consult with me, and we can find out how I can help you based on your individual business needs, and hopefully get started working together as soon as possible. So there you have it. To get a free bookkeeper, you can find someone who is brand new and looking for experience. You can learn how to do bookkeeping yourself, or you can bite the bullet, pay for a quality bookkeeper who's gonna save you money in the long run, and understand that this is a long-term investment in your business. It's a pleasure to make these videos for you all. I totally geek out on bookkeeping and accounting and building a business. So I wish you the best of luck. I hope you get the bookkeeping help you need, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.